Republican presidential candidate Vivek Ramaswamy proposed raising the voting age to 25 years old. The GOP can't persuade young voters with their backward policies, so they want to take away their right to vote. Last month, a top Republican strategist, Cleta Mitchell, gave a speech to rich Republican donors. She warned that Republicans must prioritize limiting the vote on college campuses. Ramaswamy sophisticatedly claims his proposal is meant to increase civic engagement. The real reason that Republicans want to disenfranchise young voters is because they overwhelmingly reject the GOP's moldy message. Network exit polls found that 18 to 29-year-old voters supported Joe Biden by a 24-point margin over Donald Trump in 2020. The Atlantic's David Frum writes, quote, "In 2018, 36% of 18 to 29-year-olds turned out to vote, the highest level recorded. Their votes helped change control of the House. Turnout of this cohort in 2022 altered the political complexion of many state legislatures. The state that had the highest youth turnout in 2022 was Michigan. Not so coincidentally, the state where Democrats scored some of the biggest gains, flipping both chambers of the state legislature from red to blue." What really terrifies conservatives is that today's youth are too civic-minded and understand the Republican Party too well. Just consider the GOP's archaic policies. They are fighting the Democrats' efforts to forgive student loans. Republicans are banning TikTok in Montana, which is a town square for today's youth. The GOP is insulting and bullying their LGBTQ friends. They promote censorship and book banning in states like Florida. Republicans have ended reproductive choice and support banning almost all abortions. Ramaswamy calls those fighting against global warming a climate cult. His nutty solution is to drill, frack, and burn coal and use more fossil fuels to pay for mitigation. Young people aren't fools. They know that Ramaswamy is putting his political future ahead of the planet's future. Conservatives justify raising the voting age to 25 by smarmily claiming that young people aren't mature enough to cast a ballot. They paternalistically claim that today's youth aren't informed enough about the issues to responsibly influence public policy. But age isn't necessarily correlated with wisdom. For example, Ramaswamy is so out there that he wants to bomb Mexico and annihilate Mexican drug cartels to stop fentanyl from crossing our borders. He wants to invade our friendly neighbor to the south and start a war on our peaceful continent. Crazy town. Given Ramaswamy's reckless rhetoric and dangerous views, maybe we should take away his right to vote. A dead giveaway that this is nothing more than political trickery is that Ramaswamy's proposal allows those who serve in the military or work in police or fire departments to still vote at 18. This demographic trends more conservative. So Ramaswamy is fine with America's youth voting as long as they share his right-wing beliefs. Ramaswamy's proposal allows younger people to vote if they pass a civics test. But this is just the latest conservative obstacle to voting and belongs in the dustbin of history, along with literacy tests and poll taxes. America's shame isn't that we have too many young voters, it's that we don't have enough. This insincere, politically motivated effort to raise the voting age is the latest Republican attack on democracy. They gerrymandered their way into power, they stole the Supreme Court, which abolished Roe v. Wade, and attempted a coup on January 6th. Their most popular leaders are autocrats like Ron DeSantis, Marjorie Taylor Greene, and Donald Trump. The Republican Party should be put on notice. Young voters won't forget this authoritarian power grab to steal their voting rights. I expect 18 to 25-year-olds to show up in record numbers in 2024. Their motto will be Youth Vote Power. In 2024, America's youth will prove that they are informed and responsible citizens by wisely using their vote to sweep all Republicans out of office.